Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to Alvan Global, your #1 home for trending news, celebrity stories, and real life moments that shake the nation. Today, we're diving into a story that's been flooding timelines, Twitter feeds, and WhatsApp groups across Kenya. The emotional and powerful story of Frank Ireri, the legendary banker who changed how Kenyans dream of owning homes, and whose passing has left an entire industry in shock. So before we get started, do me one favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell because here on Alvan Global, we break it down with facts, vibes, and respect. All right, let's talk about the man who tried to reshape Kenya's mortgage market and why his death at 63 has everyone talking. It was a quiet Sunday, October 26th, when news broke. Frank Ireri, the former housing finance boss, has died of cancer in Nairobi. At first, people couldn't believe it. Comments started pouring in. "Oh no, Frank. A great man, gone too soon." Even media queen Caroline Witoko took to social media with a heartfelt message. "Go well, Frank. My deepest condolences to Angie and the entire family." From Twitter to tuko.co.te, Kenyans shared memories of a man who wasn't just a banker, but a visionary, a mentor, and for many, a symbol of what discipline and drive could achieve. But who really was Frank Ireri? Why did his name matter so much to Kenya's financial world? Let's rewind. Frank Ireri wasn't born into fame or fortune. He grew up in Nairobi, studied commerce at the University of Nairobi, and went on to become a certified public accountant. From Deloitte to Arthur Andersen, from Citibank to Barclays, he was the kind of guy who climbed through hard work, not shortcuts. By 2006, he was handed the keys to one of Kenya's oldest lenders, housing finance. And let's be honest, it was struggling. Banks were getting flashier, digital finance was exploding, and HF looked old school. But Ireri wasn't the type to fold. He had a bold idea to turn a small mortgage lender into a full-blown financial services powerhouse. And for a while, it worked. He restructured the business, diversified loans, launched new divisions, and by 2014, created HF Group, a modern holding company with dreams to compete with Kenya's biggest banks. HF issued bonds, got into retail banking, and started looking like a serious player. People in the industry noticed. "That's Frank Ireri's touch," they said. He was the numbers guy, the systems guy, the visionary technocrat. He believed in one simple mission. Every Kenyan deserves a place to call home. But as we know in life, every rise comes with its tests. By 2017, cracks began to show. Profits at HF dropped sharply from over KES 900 million to just 126 million. Property markets cooled and new government rules on interest rates hit hard. Then came controversy. His salary, reported at 64 million KES, raised eyebrows. Courts later revealed unreported bad loans running into billions. Ireri denied wrongdoing, but his once shiny reputation took a hit. In 2018, after 13 years at the top, he quietly stepped down. No grand farewell, no press parade, just silence. But here's the thing. Even out of the limelight, Ireri never stopped pushing for affordable housing and better living for Kenyans. He joined Habitat for Humanity Kenya, sat on Centrum Real Estate's board, and kept mentoring quietly behind the scenes. That's the mark of a real leader, still giving back even when the spotlight fades. So when word of his passing spread this week, it wasn't just another headline. It hit deep. He represented something bigger, the belief that corporate Kenya could be built on vision, discipline, and integrity. That finance wasn't just about profits, but about people. And as Kenyans mourn him, from big names like Caroline Mutoko to everyday citizens, one thing stands out. Frank Ireri's story reminds us that leadership is fragile, but legacy is forever. What do you think, fam? Was Frank Ireri one of Kenya's most underrated visionaries? Or did his story serve as a cautionary tale about ambition and power in the corporate world? Drop your thoughts below. I'm reading every single comment. And don't forget, hit subscribe, tap that bell icon, and share this video so more people can celebrate a life that truly made a mark. This is Alvan Global, where we keep you informed, inspired, and plugged into Kenya's trending stories and global vibes. See you in the next one. Stay sharp, stay kind, and stay global.